really bad.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Oh, we're
going.
ready? Oh, wait, just a second. You want to cut it?
Yeah. Cut me?
Yeah.
And here we go, getting it underway. Now this is an interesting match because we've seen the classic rock matchup against farming in round 1, and we saw it against control in round 3. Round 3 or round 4. But we haven't seen it against the aggro yet, so let's see which of these is fast enough.
I'm keeping 2.
Alright.
Oh, we haven't rolled for first yet.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter, ponies, because you can't choose to go second. High roll has to.
High roll has to go first. Come on.
It did function.
Okay. I'll use this for my action tokens. I get 2. I declare pink from that. And that's turn.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait.
I am beautiful. Can't tell because of the mat, totally.
So they're underway here. Hot Wings did manage to go first. Difficult to see exactly what he's got in the opening hand.
What? Oh, you're banking?
Oh, wait,
I'm banking.
Alright.
I'm banking.
I like went to touch my deck and you stopped me, so I was confused. Alright.
You'll get all of the memes that we
Okay.
sometimes reference. Like, which is 2 different memes at the same time. One word, 2 memes. It's great.
One is weed, the other one
Singing
is
barrel.
a poor soul trapped in Toronto.
And there's an Applejack on turn 1. Great way to get that done. Get the AT to play the Singing Barrel and then also flip Mod. So we have Mod flipped. And we have to see what Luna is going to decide to do here.
Oh man, no more control.
There is an Angel Wings in hand and a Rutherford, so that's likely going to end up frightening the factory organizer.
No, the sticks. Okay. Do I get? Oh my god.
2 to move.
This is the first hand I've had with the Star Wars research in my hand, and I don't have
2 for
any purple
Angel
cards.
Wings, flip, Luna.
Really torn, really torn.
I'm old.
Gonna have to not do it.
Doesn't have very much.
Do you want to see what it was?
Sure. That is a bad hand.
Just a second, just a second. Okay.
It's like you can play Simpson Snail.
Yeah, okay.
I
More
don't
phase?
That, but chances are I'm going to use that turn
I confront that.
There's the confront.
And then my problems are going to be worse for you.
And,
He's just debating between either Rutherford or Cadence.
okay, and I play preferred.
What?
Yep, I'm good there, and frighten.
Against Luna Hot
And that moves my Luna. I get the other confront. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep, so that's going to be
So I get the 1.
They probably played their
3 points for David.
Okay.
theory.
1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh.
Okay. I will choose whatever. Not purple.
Next problem is Mean Pence. Everyone's going to draw.
Each player is a card. You draw a card, I draw a
I
card.
do have a question. Alright, no, I actually have a question.
Yeah?
I would have
Alright, we
never
draw
guessed.
It could have been white.
Alright.
Okay.
Seems unlikely.
If I don't have Factory Jack in hand, it's in white.
So yeah,
Anyway,
that's my
my
turn.
turn.
It's
Alright.
your turn.
I will spend my 2 and
Get
do
3
this
in.
thing. Or actually,
2
I'm
on
gonna
tap,
play this here.
tap.
Okay. My turn.
Go to 3.
Did you unfrighten her? Did you pay 2 to unfrighten?
Goes 2.
Okay.
3 down to 1.
Yeah.
Unfrightened tap, back to 2.
One
Okay.
die equals 1 act.
That makes sense?
2 AT is correct.
How did you get the unfrightened?
2.
You unfrightened. Okay.
Goes to 1 AT.
Uh-huh.
Tap, get an AT.
Oh, and she readies after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once they are unfrightened, they.
Okay.
If you can DFO,
Alright.
you should go for the DFO next turn.
I'm DJ version. I'm gonna bang.
Another Factory Jack coming down likely here. Just to get some extra power.
It doesn't seem
Well,
worth.
you're not going to confront, so
It doesn't seem worth.
you might as well wait.
I'm gonna have to
And
bang.
is he going to play a Troublemaker? We'll have to see.
Oh, not before.
Could play a Sneak Attack.
So I'm going to
Sneak Attack could be an interesting bluff since he already has a Troublemaker in hand.
Sit on 1. Go.
Okay. I get 3 actions. I draw a card.
Okay.
I have axe.
Ryan did not make top 8.
Why did
Richard.
I not put on?
I don't know his final standing.
I have so many hats.
Do you even care about doing anything else yet?
No, I'm going to score points. Go.
Score a point.
This is great. Scoring a point, turn 2 in control. That's bad. People with factory jacks, I guess.
Yup.
I'm banking.
Alright.
I have so much AT gen. It's great. I love it. Like, this is going to be really hard to overcome.
4.
Even at
draw.
5.
Tap. Tap.
Tank.
6.
Draw. Draw first.
Hey, 1. Sneak attack.
Okay, he is going to go ahead and sneak attack here.
What sneak attack?
I get to go get a troublemaker.
Not
Oh,
have
right.
any information
It's gonna be a nightmare moon.
If we had had the face off, we would have had the trouble.
What?
Get a cut?
Cut, sure.
Alright. Put the nightmare moon right. Nah, maybe it's not the nightmare moon. 1 second. 5.
Still looking.
Like something there in front. Fire bomb. Okay.
Did grab a Nightmare Moon. Now, this is the opportunity where he has a chance to
Nightmare
bluff
Moon.
here.
Oh shit.
Face up?
What? My bad. I freaking
Hot wings.
Sorry.
having a stroke.
This version of Hot Wings cares. The other version's like, I don't have to.
From here is
No,
below
but
the
it's
age
still like
of
you're at 8.
14.
Like when oh sorry. When playing
Gyro?
playing Final Control.
When you play this card,
Put Final discard.
search your deck.
Great.
Okay, for an event.
Ridiculous. Oh my god, I'm gonna put it on top. Whatever it is.
We'll see which event he chooses to grab here.
Uh,
Whatever it is, he's probably going to want to do it this turn.
no, I'll put a
I-
trouble here.
And it goes in your hand.
And I think
You
he's...
say banish a friend with 2 or less power.
I'll do that before
I
I
banish
can do
her.
this before
I know.
Oh, you can use play it right away?
Yep.
Or you're,
It goes to my hand, and I play it.
and you played
Um,
it? Okay, and she's banished?
Yep.
Always that side.
Okay.
No,
For
right?
like thing to
I
do
stay
it.
at 118. There you go.
Okay. I get, how many now? I get
Just 3.
Play that
3
gyro
on
you
6.
wanted to play earlier.
No,
I draw a card.
Hopefully I have made your turn less
How many?
comfortable.
How many friends? You got 1, 2, 3.
I
3 friends right now.
I have 3 friends right now, yeah.
What is in your hand? I don't know if I should be terrified or not.
Oh, you should be all like I have 7 acts and I passed turn. What do you
And
think?
that looked like it was a bit of a mistake because he did not have the white requirement to be able to play not on the list, so he's going to need to spend that 1 remaining AT to replay the Singing Barrel.
I'm only gaining. Did you gain 3? You did.
What's up?
I'm only going to get 1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
5, 6. I'm only going to get double my
white?
AT next turn.
I think
Which
this
is saying something. I have
It has to be this.
This is the correct move.
There we go.
This is the only
Alright,
move
that's
that
not directed.
My bad. I forgot my white wrap. Singing barrel. I have to
no.
bounce it to my hand and play it again.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pour
For
that.
white.
Give me that back.
Say what?
For white.
Oh, it's not the free.
For a what? I'm sorry.
For the white color.
Oh, for the white. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
You're like,
No, no, no. You were so scared.
You were going to belly flop and throwing
Of course I was going to belly flop it. Why would I not do that? That's the correct move.
Yes, 19. 19 were competing.
No, go. If you're going to belly flop, you have to eat your own thing. Don't be rude.
He's talking about the
Yeah,
casual
he's
one,
not talking
right?
about it. I don't know how casual. Just not.
Well, not
Ultimate.
the championship one.
It's not ultimate. Six acts.
So Hotwing's still trying to decide what they would like to do here. There's no Sweetie Belle down yet. The threat of a Nightmare Moon coming out.
Well, I got rid of a card out of your hand.
Sure.
Sort of, I guess. I don't know if that's...
Hotwing's is sitting at 6 AT, has a hasty cadence. Would really like a Spitfire if possible, if possible.
Spirit, Luna.
The other way. You're trying to steal my factory jacks. What's wrong with you? You were DFO with her too.
He would have the option to play the Dilemma here. He could also play Soren over to the other problem. Like, there's a lot of ways that he could get the confront.
I mean, you'll win the face-off.
We'll win the face-off, but the question
Then
is...
you like problems.
Yeah, and that's what I'm concerned about.
You score extra points to get ahead of me. You know, on it too.
Deny you at least one. Get rid of one.
Okay.
Done up till 4. Okay.
No face-off.
No face-off.
And
Or
okay.
two.
Yep, only two.
Okay. Okay, so Am I still doubling my apps? 1, 2, I'm at 6. Yeah, still doubling.
Okay, is this stubborn? Well, does this start? Okay, first.
I have 2.
Very punch.
It matters. Ridiculous.
And gain control.
Sure.
Dumb.
So I'll have 3 there right now.
It goes on the bottom.
Okay.
All right. Fairy Punch gaining control of Applejack will be a way to get a lot of power, and now by playing Cadence, he'll be able to start the DFO because he does have more friends, and Pinky, and he's going to be in a good place to be able to win. So Pinky's even getting the extra 2 power from that, even though she didn't need it. So that's going to be another 1, 2, 3, 4 points this turn. We'll have to see
I am going to say 3 to
Okay.
if David recognizes the best option
Okay.
on how to do
I'm
this.
entering score.
Alright.
I'm entering score. Wait.
Read the card.
Entering score phase. Okay. So I confront this.
And
Good point.
get rid of that.
And yeah, hasty cadence that for down to
This
1.
does get banished, but like not having to worry about belly flop for the rest of the game is fine. Like I'd rather hit
That moves my Luna.
Yep.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there.
Yep.
And I get the bonus 2 bonus.
I didn't get a full look at that.
Okay.
Cloud Chaser.
You good?
I'm good.
Did you play Cloud Chaser?
We already did we accept? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to win this.
Yeah, okay.
So,
And that's going to be 7-0 now.
yep, everyone goes on.
I don't think I had this yet.
Last turn you must have. You didn't pay to draw.
Now the only other thing I might have done there would have been just to play the Soren to try to eat that factory chat.
I still have the belly
Oh,
flop.
did this
Yep.
and your problemaker goes?
Nope, it's not up yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah.
Nightmare Moon comes in?
Did you shuffle this already?
You should shuffle it and then present it. It's your card, so you should
Are
definitely.
you done looking at this?
Yes.
3. Alright. 4. Discard your hand.
Say what?
Discard your hand.
Oh, I forgot
Draw
about
3.
this card. Card.
I'm gonna pay 1 to
Draw
draw.
3.
Ooh. Maybe.
So, tap 2.
And I think he may not have actually drawn his,
Pay 1.
or discarded his first card.
For a Madam Flower. Tap Madam Flower for white. Sweetie Belle.
All my hate to do. For that. For that.
What?
You draw before I'm covering the nightmare.
I don't remember. Are they saying I didn't?
You just want very punch bonus swirl. Oh, there are food fights in this.
I mean, I can pitch the top card.
Okay. In that case, I'm done. Go.
How many cards in hand?
Not even twice.
Alright.
Actually, kind of.
It's been a fucking long day, dude.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, my
I don't
bad.
care what you did. I'm fine with whatever happened.
Alright. So, I looked at the top 2 cards of your deck.
What?
I looked at the top 2 cards of your deck.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Yeah, whatever.
Pitch both.
Pitch both.
So you lose both of those cards.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. This card, when this card enters your discard pile, you may draw a card. You're gonna let me do those?
Those are like, I'll give you one, but the first one is like my ages.
What?
I mean, you would have pitched them.
I pitched them both. They're both in my hand when you pitched them with your Nightmare Moon.
Take a risk.
Time to DFO?
We're gonna take a risk.
I get to draw 2 cards?
It is a May.
Oh, and if it's a May trigger, then you've missed it.
Did I missed it? Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
If it didn't say May, then.
Where are you? Where are you since? What happened since the Nightmare Moon? Oh, you did that. Okay.
I did this. I played that.
Alright. Dang it.
One, Angel Wings, Fifth and
Pay one to draw.
Lyra Bomb. Fair enough.
The other Lyra.
Sweet Belle online now, and 2 Spitfires in the discard pile is kind of an interesting position because it means that if David can find the 3rd Spitfire, that's going to be a 5 power card for 3 AT, which is pretty strong.
That, so I may as well deny you this.
Discarding Soren probably wants to keep. He's choosing to keep Wonderbolt's Wrap. That's an interesting choice.
Okay, I get 4. I went to 5.
You're up to 5.
Draw a card.
I'm home.
Like, discard a card.
What?
Now you discard a card at random.
Hey.
Wait, what? What happens when you uncover this card?
At the beginning of your troublemaker phase, you just have to discard a card at random.
at the beginning of my troublemaker phase, at the start of each player's turn. Dang it! All right.
All right.
What do you have a random card? You pick or what?
Now, stream will be upset at me. Put your cards down.
What? What happened?
Basically, put the card like
So
only three.
Put the cards.
Right here. All right.
Okay.
This is low. This is high. Roll a d6.
Okay.
High. You lose this card.
All right.
I don't want it right now, but I need it.
Okay, so
She is not a nice.
What?
She is not a nice lady.
No. I'm cool with her. I'm down.
I will.
dang it, and you got rid of my Gabby.
I would love to keep you out of Gabby's for the rest of the game, even.
All right. Well,
For fright.
draw a card.
Missing.
It does seem like David may be relatively new, and not as familiar with a lot of these cards that have been around for quite some time. It's also possible that his meta is just entirely different and people don't play these cards.
Alright.
Draw.
If people started in newer sets, he might not necessarily be aware of things like Gyro or Nightmare Moon.
More Sweetie Bells.
Toss. I actually think I'm not going to.
What's a good
It's
flop?
always fun to see players discovering new card interactions in a tournament setting because it kind of forces you to adapt on the fly.
Hell,
I have things.
I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to eat food.
How much AT do I have? 1, 2,
But they trapped me with the promises of pony cards.
12. 1 for that. 2 for that.
I am very afraid of being slow played though. So if you
I'm
could,
sorry. I'm sorry.
it's all right. But as a control player, I'm very worried about
You
it.
have enough AT. I want you to do something crazy.
I'm going to pay 1 for Gyro. Literally does not matter where I play it.
Fine. Wonderful trap.
Sure.
Come on.
For what?
For
Makeover.
actually, yeah, for play.
All right.
I'm going to play Makeover. I'm going to
Sure.
white.
And that was my lose.
Sure.
Present if you care.
And he may actually be missing the Lily trigger here. We'll have to see,
Oh, thank you.
unless he's going to choose to retire something.
Of course.
Thank you. Now, I'll pay 5. Play Spoiled Rich. It literally does not matter. No, it actually does. I want to play her here. That moves. All
Mind
characters.
clearing this
What?
from the
Yeah,
board?
there you go. Away. Fine.
Do you have any reactions?
Was she gone too?
Yep, she's gone too.
No AT.
Okay.
She's banished actually. Different file.
Different pile. Oh.
I can save one. Do I want to save one? I think I want to save one.
Um.
I'm going to pay 2
Fine.
to move paper file back to you.
Soren?
Soren.
Put that on under the
And
And with Cattajacking in hand for Adam, he has the ability to kind of wipe the board here on his next turn, if he chooses to. I'm not sure if I would in this case, but it would certainly slow Hotlings down.
Everyone here.
All right.
Actually, is this
We
it?
good?
For comparison.
Empty
is this it
hand.
right now?
All right. Draw.
David goes up to 8.
Two,
Let's
four,
see if he
six.
discards Cattajak.
Says no
Roll
power.
dice.
Is that?
Wait.
2, 4, and 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6.
Yeah, it's
In this
defense.
case, this will be managed.
1, 2.
That is the Cattajak.
Yeah.
All right.
This is managed.
4.
Okay. Do we need Adam?
This might be an Adam case. Yeah.
Adam, judge.
2. Move mod. Tap 2.
I am not great with comparison rules.
Yeah, the comparison rule.
Draw 1.
I'm not great with comparison rules in Frightened. For this card, does it banish Frightened friends that have no power?
Draw a card.
I know it would if it was Tyrus, because that says least, but it doesn't say least.
Look at the top 2 cards of your deck.
Okay.
Alright.
Can we have
Sure.
a time extension?
Yeah, that's okay. Let me go double check.
Sure.
And they're just resolving a rules issue over at the other table.
Why would you want
I'll
that?
draw a card.
Blue rack, and I don't want you to draw it.
Alright. We are going to make it a point.
But
I'm gonna fight here.
What?
Yeah, all my friends.
We're fighting here?
Both of your lyre
Okay. At the end of the turn, so
Yeah.
he went. His already went away.
Yep, he's back down to 1.
6.
Yeah.
I'm 6.
1. He is 1.
1.
You
6
have
total.
6.
6 total.
So, I get a 1.
I get 2.
I'm at
You might
7,
still be front next to me.
8, 9.
I really have no idea.
How you get 7 again?
She is a Termagoyf.
It's
I have 4
unlikely.
cards.
It's unlikely.
Very unlikely.
I can
And
show you the
Mod
okay,
is
this
here
one.
in the face-off now.
I mean, I'm gonna show you though.
Okay.
Or tank
Alright.
very punch one swirl to confront.
I mean,
So you win that.
I'd rather
Okay.
play.
Flip is done.
All right, so I
I'd
get
rather
another
find
points.
ways
Everybody goes
to-
home.
And no use on Soren. I'm thinking David might not be as familiar with all these cards in his deck.
It does.
Okay, I get 4.
Yep.
My turn?
Let me clear the home limit first, please.
Yeah, so
Then
it's
we'll
still
be all
comparing
set.
the power, like,
All right.
the friend to the power of the
Okay.
character.
We're good.
And then
Bye-bye, AJ.
because it's undefined, it's a different.
Cool. My turn? Yeah.
Discard that card.
Discard what?
Discard that card.
Draw a card.
This is
It's
top
actually
eight.
top 8.
Draw a card.
You already exhausted to draw?
I did.
So this is how you get a game there.
A belly flop and a pinky in hand is not much.
He's had a friend and a gyro.
Not much for David here.
You have no AT?
He's got a point lead.
I risk it.
If you can get rid of her, you should. She's my only white
Get
red.
rid of her. I cannot get rid of her. The question is.
Oh.
How many friends do you have here right now? I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have
4 friends, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's currently 4.
That is the worst problem
Yes.
in the deck.
Okay.
This is much nicer for you.
Whatever. So I move her up.
It's
It means your
annoying,
night
but
lighters are never involved.
yeah.
All right.
It's not.
I play Pinkie
It's not
Pie.
good. Well, I'm gonna make it.
Move my Luna.
All right.
I will game 3 and not score any points.
Who knows? But that's
Yep.
who knows.
So ridiculous.
All right.
You can take
So,
that
it's
away
my go?
now. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you're
Draw
gonna
this.
fight.
Well, it also last time was turn.
What? Oh, draw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have to.
Yep, I'll do 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the dream.
Draw.
All right.
I'll do this. Break even. Actually, flip her there.
Yep. Still break even.
Still break even.
So I get 4 AT.
Okay.
This is a Dream Seized off of Nightmare Moon.
For F stop.
Sure.
And 1.
Tap 3, go to 7.
Has his AT generation.
Get back makeover. Just in case. I only have one pack
3.
in the deck. No.
Uh-oh, your Pinkie Pie?
Also pack portal. Yay, portal.
Mission portal. Okay.
And I have 1 AT left.
How many cards are in your hand?
Six.
Alright.
Well, on the worst. My 1 AT left.
2. I'll move Mod here.
Okay. My turn.
I'm glad you have no
I look at the top 2 cards of your deck.
Really glad.
Taking a look at the top 2. Might want to get rid of Just Clowning Around.
Discard this.
Just going to let him keep the Lily.
Actually, yeah. Pay 2 for an F stop. I get the point. Go.
And that goes away as it is.
What?
Does this go away?
You
My
draw
turn?
first. You draw first, and then it was random.
Oh, I draw first.
There is
So
no
I draw and I get my
very
4
unlikely chance
actions.
that that's a villain because you probably wouldn't have left that
4.
there if it was.
And then what?
And then
Unless you
we're gonna
plan
do
on
high low.
IDP,
So put the cards down.
which is actually
Low,
probably a lot
high.
more likely.
It
High.
happens.
No belly flops.
Okay, the belly flop goes.
Yep. Belly
I
flop goes
keep,
away.
Keep this.
Are you gonna fight
If I
this?
take one of your friends, do a face off at center, I have to give it
I don't
back
think I
to you.
can.
All right. You don't have to.
That's how I've been doing it.
So you just sit there if you want.
Unless you use Sonata.
All right.
Oh wait, boy,
All the rest are.
You pass the troublemaker phase.
it's only 1. You know what? She's only 1, so maybe I'll challenge it. What?
All right. I mean, all right.
I'll challenge it. It's such a 4, 5, 7, 8,
2, 11.
2, 11. All right.
I think you too.
What?
All right. So move someone home.
But I mean, I would say that.
What, you think I risk it being a Nightmare Moon and not dropping everything?
Yeah. I don't think you care. Well, I mean, sure. Like you, if it's a Nightmare Moon, she gets frightened, which just seems dumb. But I mean, then again, I haven't been confronting. head judge said, head judge made a rule. I'm not gonna contest it.
As much as it pains
You
me,
can talk to him after.
as much as it pains me, I'm gonna make.
I mean, if you have entry, you should probably play entry.
I mean,
But if it's just pink rank, it's not like it here.
David just kind
I
of
have
thinking.
entry, but
I don't know what to do.
playing it right now.
If you do not think this game is winnable,
Definitely don't play it there.
alright.
Okay, yeah, okay, the 2.
Couldn't you just?
And then that won't meet quite yet, but I could do a move, or I could.
You can move another guy.
I'll be at 6. I'll have exactly enough to IDP Prototype.
Yeah, David does not seem very familiar with a lot of the abilities that his friends have.
Okay,
Sure.
Score point?
Yep, get a point. And then we're gonna
He's missed 2 Lily triggers so far and the ability to retire extra frames with Soren.
So 2, 5, 6, 7. I'm at 7, 8, 9 to your 10. You get a point.
I get a point.
Toss.
Yeah, unlucky.
Toss. Draw.
There we go.
Uncover.
It is not
I'm pretty certain he should
So you were out
have
of
10
18.
points, but I may have miscounted that. It may,
Three friends do the challenge.
may just be 9.
Good.
Home limit of 4.
One of these goes home.
I,
Alright.
just in case you get rid of her somehow. Yes. Doesn't need to be
And blackmail's a good flip for classic
Violence
rock
not
though.
help. It's very important.
Random discard to Nightmare Moon. He's got the F stop on the field, so he's not too worried about that.
Wait, what?
We have a
In case she
D4.
dies,
Oh,
still have
oh,
to
got
work.
it.
Gotcha.
1.
Also, I
Okay.
can confront.
You can confront.
Alright.
You can choose to confront.
At 3.
Or do you want to do anything else?
What?
I tap for 3 extra 18.
Oh,
I
okay.
won to pay 1 to draw.
6. Draw.
I am now
5,
satisfied.
draw.
Trying to find a couple cards that would end up being useful here.
Would you like to chat? Oh, wait.
He's got a Trixie, which would be great for blocking off problems. He could simply rely on blackmail turn after turn.
Oh, funny footer. I like fun.
Getting a Harsh Judge out there might not be bad. He's going to nut on the list though, choosing to banish.
Spend 2. Remove Soren from the game.
Banish, like
It's not
forever.
completely gone.
Oh.
I think I got in a line about half of the level. I was just got out.
Yeah. I mean, you got your autograph, and that's great, because that is a long time.
So,
Why is Madame Lefleur exhausted?
she shouldn't be. She got jostled around.
Okay.
I do have 2 white requirement.
That is one
Oh
way.
no, I totally cheated.
How did you cheat?
Not this game, but
Sweetie.
Sweetie, you're
Sweet
so adorable.
Each opposing character.
She's
doesn't
pretty
use those
adorable.
characters.
Sweetie moves up.
I've been playing this wrong.
Tap. Looked up to card you deck.
So wait.
You can go ahead and keep this fate sealing going and see what he can do. Ooh, 2 dilemmas. Those are likely each gone.
Okay.
We know now.
Yep, both of them gone.
I discarded them.
I've been playing this card wrong all this time.
You can discard both?
Yep, I can discard both.
You should give me a
Oh,
warning.
dang. Alright.
Sure go.
Well, how many times have you played it wrong by now?
4.
I've played it at least 4 times wrong.
Rock Stone. And then
Feel
Discard.
awful.
it was another Gabby.
Yep.
Okay.
3.
I'm going to do Grandpa's proud.
I mean, I'm probably going to lock you out for the rest of this game.
Yeah, probably.
Point to the right. Game warning. Point to the.
I hear Aura following proper head judge procedures
You
here.
just spend your turn drawing.
What?
You can spend your turn drawing, and
I
then
guess.
Game state. That
Angel
completely
Wings.
best side, I don't-
sure.
You can do it.
Remove my Luna. Let me play the Prince of Kings.
All right. Sure.
Okay.
I get a point because you didn't touch anything this time.
He's going to get the Angel Wings down with the Cadence though. 7v7 though is just not going to go in his favor, especially not with
How many?
F-Stop on the field already. What David should really be doing is trying to get through the first turns, or at least drawing to keep his hand full so Sweetie Belle can't hit everything in his deck. Because with Nightmare Moon constantly discarding cards and Sweetie Belle milling him turn after turn,
Draw a
Okay,
card.
so I get to
it could get messy.
profusely. I think it would have made some of my
One.
games easier. Not moving all my stuff, but because I wouldn't be banishing, like I wouldn't have banished these cards. It would have been great.
Not on the list.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I play not on the list.
Put that into
Maneuver.
play. Put that. Who do I want to
Tap 3.
bucks.
3 more
I
AC.
just don't want to have to discard it. I'd rather get some kind of value out
Tap
of it.
2. Tap 1.
Nothing really matters.
Tap 1.
She's big.
Yeah, but you're not gonna. I don't care if you do a DFO with her.
Yeah, because you're losing that
If
TFO.
I'm losing at that point, and like,
I like the top 2 cards you
whether
deck.
she's involved or not, probably you just portal her and get it off. So I may
Yeah,
as well just
everyone,
discard
like,
it.
everyone just read it.
Still
you know,
taking a
they
look,
looked at it.
considering
I accidentally pulled
the
it.
same
You had
plays.
3 cards.
What?
Sweetie Belle here.
I took 3 cards by mistake.
Oh, okay. So I shuffle my
Yeah,
deck.
shuffle your deck, so I don't
6
know.
AT banks. Go ahead.
I whoops.
I guess they're kind of sticky.
Do you have cards in hand?
No, no, I don't.
No cards in hand.
You can
Angel Wing's gone.
keep these. Just like
Sweetie Belle up there, no problem.
On top of the.
On top of the
On
deck.
top of the. All right.
Ah,
Unless I'm gonna cut that one, I guess.
toss.
There we go.
Draw.
Okay, now what?
Now, I pass. Draw your
That's
card.
fine. Okay.
You get your 18 and 2.
What? Oh yeah, get a 4.
And then discard a card.
What?
Are you going to fight?
And with no cards in hand, yeah, he doesn't need to worry about putting the
I only have 5 there, and you got the
resource
7
into the
plus
discard
your-
pile. He
No, I
can
don't.
just let Nightmare Moon handle that for him.
I also know what card you would flip.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Very pretend.
All right.
So yeah, sure. Do whatever you want.
All right. So I draw.
All right, my turn.
No.
Come on, man. What could you possibly have to do with all
Still
these
have
features?
how many friends do you have? 5.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay,
5.
one
5.
draw.
Okay.
Yeah, that is there.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
I'm going to pay 2.
Draw.
Wait, no, not 2. 1. So
Nightmare Moon, working dividends.
There's actually.
Printed in Premiere, still
I
good.
don't actually want anything right now. I'm not going to waste safety.
No, don't ban F-Stop. Don't ban Nightmare Moon. These are okay things.
They're just control cards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And this
play
is a
one
best of
draw
1 format. Control is bad.
Control is not. Who told you control is bad?
If we look at it in remember, without a sideboard, control can just do nothing.
Literally no one thinks control is
That's
bad.
why you play Toolbox.
I mean, yes, that's why we play Toolbox.
Pass.
Yes, alright.
Another pass from Hot Wings here. And I need to get the score counter. I think I've been missing a couple points on Adam here.
Okay.
Yes, Adam, I believe, is now at 5
Well,
points? No, 4 points.
We get 3 extra AT. Oh, I also get a point because you didn't do
I don't want to
anything.
play Spoiled Rich Taskmasters this year because I banished my entire field and that sucks. But no,
One.
your stuff was so much better. Oh, whatever.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
3.
Only these 4 cards.
Okay,
Alright.
so interdimensional portal's still in your hand.
Yes.
So we're gonna get Hearts as Strong as Horses.
What's that there?
Discard 2 cards.
I discard 2 cards.
You need to kill them. Like, you need
Any
to
of my
make
want?
it before
Yep,
you can,
any
like,
of them you want.
With no food fight, or no
Draw
belly
card.
flops, I lose 2 food fights.
I play Sweetie Belle.
Another Sweetie Belle down means 4 cards
Tap
per
Sweetie Belle.
turn
Top 2 cards in your deck.
coming from David's deck.
Pitch both.
And this will likely be a situation he's not going to be able to recover from easily.
How many Sweetie Belle?
I have 2.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, I think while she's in play, you're just SOL.
I think at this point you get rid of the belly flop and you leave the Wonderbolt trap there, knowing that'll be discarded.
Draw a card.
Yes, I agree, Final Sight. David should definitely be drawing as much as he can because his deck is just going to be gone in a number of turns here.
It's a rough life. They want to draw.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Draw.
You think you have a okay hand, but
Your
you can
turn.
do better, and your next hand's awful.
Draw. Wait. Okay. Get up to 5 now. Draw a card. Now what?
Now you discard a card at random.
At random. Okay.
Yep. So high or low high. High. It was-
Again,
I get
Spitfire
to
goes well.
finally use my
You get to
draw.
draw a card, but I've hit every Spitfire, so
Yeah.
this is your card.
I lied. Do it again.
Troublemaker face.
Troublemaker phase.
Yep. So you gonna fight?
How much do I care about this?
No.
Okay.
Like,
No challenge. Unsurprising.
What?
Yeah,
5v7.
like,
Move your main
I'm
phase.
just considering conceding.
No, I'm not. I'm not conceding. I'll play it out. I'm considering whether it's really worth it to fish through my deck just to get rid of that one, knowing you probably do have 3.
There are actually only 2. You saw that.
Oh yes, I did.
There is a redeemed
Are
quality.
these stubborn too?
Yep, they're stubborn.
Okay.
So the ultimate question would be.
And eventually, given the right amount of AT, which I think he's going to have here very soon, since he's currently sitting at 2 and is going to go up to 6 next turn, he could just move Mod up.
Alright,
Five.
so
Okay. Five.
Well, if he can get another white friend up there is the key thing. If he can find that third sweet ability, he's going to be in great shape. Then he can actually start confronting blackmail every turn. Yeah, this is a grind fest, alright, Final.
Frighten. What? Which one is the most? One of those. I don't know. That down to 3.
Yep.
I have no idea what
Draw a card.
Probably never knew. Oh wait, yes I do. I know exactly what it is. You didn't even shuffle it into your hand.
And
You didn't even put it
Night
on
Glider,
my
and
hand.
it's turn.
Alright.
I put it on top of my hand, and I just put
7,
it there.
draw.
At this point, these are useless.
Fifteen.
Well, I'm just trying to decide what.
I get a point.
Isn't worth.
How do you get the point there?
You're not doing anything.
Okay.
Why would I do that?
Because that's the
Probably
point
a
of
terrible
the
plan.
And that's another point off of blackmail.
thing.
Deck.
The point of the boy.
The point of the
3.
board.
How many
Oh,
cards
and does put him up to 6, so
Alright.
You're gonna hate me.
I had missed one earlier. So it is currently 9 to 6.
Stuff you would not, you personally would think is terrible decision to
I
decide.
don't know about that. Unless it's food fight, then I would think you're
Pay 1 to draw?
Why would
Say
I
what?
do
I
that?
pay 1 to draw?
Okay.
I'm discarding these.
Yeah, you should discard these. For sure. Yeah, these are totally fine.
Move Mud.
Go ahead.
Like, you've already paid to draw so many times, what is very much going to do?
Exactly. Like.
Ready, game 3, ready.
Mod up there, maybe looking just to try to close out the game. Beat Nightmare Moon.
How did you come back? Go away. I'll just shuffle my deck. I'll back your deck again.
Sweetie?
Yep, and he's just going through his deck, getting all the cards out the way that he possibly can.
Sauce. AT. Card. Sauce. No. Callmaker.
And the question is,
Sauce.
Applejack?
with 2 AT,
2.
Tap. 18.
AT.
what he's going to choose to do to kind of protect Nightmare Moon. I mean, he does currently have the
I will pay.
cracking the case, so if worse comes to worse,
Whatever.
Go.
I go.
he can just
I get 4 actions. Draw a card.
banish Nightmare Moon if it looks like he's going to lose it.
Discard a card at random.
High, low.
Okay.
So high.
Okay.
Yeah, that we've been using that side of pile. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
Yes, this card.
This card gets
Yeah.
discarded.
Yep.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
Are you gonna fight it?
Yes, I'm gonna try it.
All right.
Okay, now just come here. Competitive 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because competitive 2.
Yep.
12.
So I also have 12. We flip again. You have no cards. I win.
Alright.
And with no cards left in deck,
Somebody goes home.
This is my flip.
Yep. So it goes.
Somebody goes home, that goes.
it's going to be a difficult, if not impossible, position for David
Okay,
to come
dang
back
it.
from.
Boy, I don't know.
All right. Who are you gonna take?
What? Huh?
Are you gonna take somebody?
Oh, take.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's
Doesn't
tapped.
matter. Whatever.
All right.
Sure.
You get it for a turn.
For a turn to do what with it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Pass.
Nothing. Yeah, pass.
All right.
And draw a card. Why the heck not?
Yeah.
Because I still
Alright.
may have won some of those games.
So I move to fight the
I
troublemaker.
don't know anymore.
I win because you have no flips. So I get 3 points. I also get the point from
That's it. I'm done.
All right.
Good
Good
game.
game, man.
And that'll be
That's humiliating.
the
I can't do
game
anything.
in favor of Adam.
Ooh, 9 points.
With concession
You're
from
far away
David.
from winning.
I'll reduce the cost by 1 and put this into play.
Sure.
That's not how I like to play the game. Just sit there and let them.
What? No, it's bad. It's be lame as hell.